Hey guys, Dakara here, welcome back to my channel, and today we're on Grimm Season 3, Episode 8. Let's roll that intro and get straight into it. Here we go. Oh, we're at Christmas time. Oh, Christmas tree, how steadfast are your branches? Merry Christmas, guys. Have a couple of thieves.
Let's go.
No one heard the big smash?
Merry Christmas, dude.
He just threw that?
What was that? I didn't hear anything. Who says Santa can't fly? Oh!
So you stole a bunch of stuff to just destroy it anyway?
You do? Bust out of that snow globe?
It's Krampus.
Run!
Yeah, get whipped. Get whipped, lad. Sliced.
Somebody, get me out of here!
Get me out of here!
Sharon!
Just launch coal at them. The Austrian Alps. Polizzi. Holy! No hesitation there, was there? I am still a little unsure about the details when it comes to Virat, I'll be honest. I'm sure the more I'll watch, I'll find out the details. But I know they're battling the royals, or the battling Renard.
We almost missed the meeting with Sharon and I because of it.
The royal bastard.
Well, I am royal.
Nice to meet you too.
Let's get this meeting going.
Good to meet someone who hates your family as much as I do.
You gonna come by the shop today?
Oh, Rosalie looks different. She changed her hair.
I got a lot going on today.
Bye.
Bye.
What's wrong with you, Monroe?
She didn't see you, did she?
No.
Hopefully he's just doing a really nice surprise for her, you know?
His brother's assassination has put pressure on all of us. We're not doing enough. He should have been eliminated a long time ago.
I do not trust him.
And I don't trust you.
Then we are nowhere.
I mean, I don't trust anyone either, so I would fit right in.
This might be a good time for you to say something.
Looks great in that swell. Sorry, distracted.
My blood gives me access to people that we need. I understand Vestin in a way that many of you can't. And I have a Grimm. No one else brings all this to the table.
I'm not interested in kneeling before anyone or begging for crumbs.
I mean, that was you.
I believe you are who we need. We cannot waste this opportunity. You and I are in this together.
They shook on it.
Well, maybe there was more than one of them. They got into a fight.
It's Christmas. Brings out the worst in people.
Let's take a look at the body.
I'll go in.
But you don't like enclosed spaces. He's just forgotten about that.
Might have a wallet in his back pocket.
Oh my freaking god. Why do they keep doing this?
Get the paramedics down here, fast!
For God's sake, man.
I kind of feel like you guys should be doing this together.
One chance to see it all for the first time, you know, to get the full impact.
He does love Christmas. We know this.
There's 42 boxes.
Kind of wish you hadn't told me that.
What about the scratches on his face?
Could have gotten those crawling into the car.
What, 3? I'm just like, okay.
I'm okay, I guess.
Can you tell us what happened last night?
Oh, those 2 scratches, not 3. My bad.
He took him.
Can you describe who that was?
Krampus. Big Santa with horns, claws.
Don't let him take me! No, you're not taking me!
Where were you last night?
Right here on this floor.
Maybe Derek stole from the wrong Santa.
But is Monroe going to know about Krampus as well? I mean, he knows about everything, so I'm sure he will.
There we go. Ho, ho, ho.
These bags surprise me because they're always wrapped. Does everyone just pay for gift wrap in the US or something? Like, they're not just like presents that they bought.
Oh, you've been naughty.
Naughty, naughty.
Hey! What are you doing over there? Do I need to call the cops?
Imagine just walking into a parking lot and seeing that. You'd be like, is there a convention close by, or is this some kind of role play thing? No, it's Krampus. And he's stealing children, putting them in bags and leaving coal behind. What? This Adeline's room, right? Okay. I'm guessing he knows what that is then. So Renard, I'm assuming, is assuming that Adeline is the one watching, and he's going to leave that note for her.
I haven't seen him since yesterday. He said he was going to do some Christmas shopping. That's the last I saw.
He did some Christmas shopping, all right, with a 5-finger discount. They managed to do it.
Hey, Merry Christmas! Well, what do you think?
I'm sure this is not going to be the reaction that he was hoping for.
Oh, here's something you might be slightly more familiar with. You like it.
She hates it. That's not what her face is saying.
I do.
Her mouth is saying she does, but her face is saying no, no.
I've never been much for the holiday stuff.
She doesn't like Christmas.
It's really very
Sad? What is going on?
It's definitely something if it's upsetting you like this.
My Uncle Henry and my Aunt Jeanette, they were my favorites. The Christmas when I was 7, they were killed in a car accident.
Not something you just casually bring up, though, is it?
I hate that I'm ruining your celebration.
I mean, you can work through this together.
Victim was robbed here. Kid skated down these steps, disappeared.
What about these Santas? Anybody check them out yet?
I mean, how many Santas are there? And how close quarters? Because a kid's going to be like, wait, Santa? Hold on a minute. Santa? Wait, how many of you guys are there?
Grimm.
Shackle.
A shackle? He can just punch him like that? It's a lot of tinsel, that right there. That is a lot of tinsel. Maybe just leave the tree. Baby steps, you know? I think getting rid of everything would be a mistake.
Adeline, cameras in room watching you. Smile, as if I wrote something charming.
So what, you've never noticed those before? It's got such a lovely house, Monroe. No, he took it all down. Makes me a bit emotional, that.
Hi, Juliet.
Hey.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
I love him. I will always love him.
Didn't you find anything?
All we found were 2 lumps of coal. I'll call you.
He knows it's Krampus.
Did he say 2 lumps of coal?
I think so. Why?
He'll talk to Juliet about it, and Juliet will look into it, maybe.
Monroe loves this holiday. He's so cute.
He is cute.
Well, we've got kind
I
of
guess Christmas just means different things to different people.
Rosalie didn't like it.
What do you guys need?
Well, can you not help him? Guys?
Gefrierengeber. Yeah.
Oh, it's not Krampus, it's Gefrierengeber.
Oh, wait a minute. There wasn't any coal left behind, was there?
In both places.
Forget the Gefrierengeber, because this could be... That's gotta be Krampus.
Oh, he pronounces it way better than me.
Krampus is like Santa's evil twin. He shows up before Christmas to punish the bad kid. And
That tongue, though.
just disappears after all the children have been...
Eaten. And he's got a real full belly.
So if he eats these kids before midnight, we don't have a lot of time to stop him.
Let me go!
Holy.
What do you want? I know you're there, please. Hold.
Well, he's prepared. He's got, you know, the ropes and the priests.
I've been telling him that you're doing everything you could possibly do. You said 2 lumps of coal.
Krampus.
Don't say that. He's not real.
You do be real in here.
Hey, Krampus is not real, you guys. Come on, he's not real. You can't go after something that doesn't exist. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe when I was a kid, I thought he was real, but I don't, but not now.
I love how Monroe is just like, I'm going, so shut the door behind you, please, bud.
Except the smell of fear.
That's coming from... Yeah, I was going to say that's coming from Bud.
Hey, wait a minute.
Thank the Lord he has this, like, super hearing buff, because it's come in clutch so many times.
Quinn, are you up there? Yeah, I'm here.
Let us go. Where's the people? I said I was sorry.
Oh, he's whipping him with his own stick.
Bud, stay with the kids.
Good idea.
Again, I wondered when they would bring this back up again. It's been a while, or at least it feels like it.
That's Krampus. You can see him?
Yeah, I sure wish I couldn't.
He's not Vessin if he can just see him.
We can't just kill him on the ground. He kidnapped 6 kids. We need to handle this.
If you try to take Krampus in, you'll have a hell of a time explaining it.
We can't arrest him and we can't let him go.
Is he Vessin, though? What, Vessin that just Volgers out all the time? It's midnight. He didn't eat. He didn't eat, did he?
Where am I?
What are you doing? It happened again. It happened again. Listen, I swear I didn't do anything.
This is so weird, but this happens to him every year, like him personally every.
What kind of Vessin are you?
What kind of what?
Vessin.
He's not a Vessin.
At midnight, he reverted from Krampus into a 42-year-old photographer from Salt Lake City who had no recollection of what had happened.
My guess, this guy's only Volked for these 3 weeks out of the year.
Okay.
Once he's Krampus, he can't come out of it. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde thing.
Interesting. She put it all back up. I can't with these two. Stop. Adorable. So there's one thing I'm unsure about. They were explaining it there, but I felt as though I missed something. When Krampus vogues out for this time of year in December or whatever, is it forever in this 42-year-old guy that's a photographer? Or does he jump from person to person? Monroe said that Krampus has never been caught, and that's probably why he's never been caught, because he's not fully aware of where he is during this time. It just sort of takes over and he just does it and then blacks out, whatever. But obviously Krampus has been around for many, many years. So are there multiple Krampuses around? And it just so happens that this 42-year-old one got caught. Is it happening elsewhere as well? I don't know, I just have a few more questions when it comes to that whole idea, and I'm assuming that we don't get that brought up again, so I guess we'll never know in that regard, unless you guys know in the comments and you can help a girl out. That'd be great. But yeah, that did confuse me a little bit. But besides the whole Krampus thing, like the monster of the week or whatever, there was so much more layers to this one. One, Rosalie and Monroe. We are getting more layers to Rosalie. We know that she had a difficult past anyway, that's how she was introduced to the show. But also that she's had a rough life as well. She really has. I mean, losing her auntie and uncle just before Christmas losing them in general is rough for anyone. Like just before Christmas as well, and then that taints your enjoyment of said holiday and things like that. Obviously, she lost her brother. Her parents were, you know, a part of the council and all the rest of that as well, which I'm sure brought extra drama around. She was a drug addict for a good while as well. Yeah, there's a lot to her as a character, and I'm glad that we're experiencing more backstory when it comes to her as well. with Monroe, like, he could not be more perfect. He's just the absolute sweetest. And I want to give Juliet a good shout out here as well, because she gave genuinely good advice. It's like, you're worrying that you're gonna upset Monroe during a time of year that he absolutely adores because it's painful for you. Come up with your own version of Christmas. Like, add that new tradition that will allow you to find enjoyment as well as, rather than taking enjoyment from someone else. Obviously not maliciously or anything like that, but that's inevitably what's happening because Monroe is such a good guy. He'd just be like, I want you to be okay. But instead, like, face those fears, but also find the joy in it. If a cigar and beer connotes amazing memories for you, hell yeah, get that into the mix, you know? And hopefully just grow and move forward from it as well. You don't forget, don't get me wrong, but you focus on the good if you can. I just think Juliet did a great job at you know, giving really good advice there. When it comes to Nick now as well, that huge moment where he, you know, loses all colour in his face, he goes all zombie-like again and beats Krampus to the ground. There's gotta be some explanation there. Like, I mean, I don't think anyone else saw that because he was already on the ground when Hank and Monroe rocked up. But it has to happen again, and Hank saw it. He saw it in the Naiad episode with the mermaids, so he's aware of it. Juliet saw it. Juliet's aware of it. I don't know if Monroe has seen it, I can remember, but it's got to come up again, and hopefully people will say, look, Nick, this is some serious shit. You do not appear to be yourself in these moments. And it's like he just blacks out, and then his colour comes back, and then he's just Nick again. So weird. So freaking weird. And hopefully he's okay, and if anything, this is just some kind of buff that allows him to never die. You know, we'll have to wait and see. I do like the idea of Christmas episodes and holiday episodes when it comes to TV. I always sort of enjoy them. They're usually standalone episodes in most TV shows, and I do think that's kind of the same for this, but they did add little sprinkles of other things in there, which I think was good. Seeing Bud again, always a win from me. I love that guy. He's so sweet. We saw those relationship changes as well, which is also a plus. But yeah, I enjoy a really enjoyable episode, even though it wasn't like progressing the plot significantly or anything like that. But we did have movement with Renard and Adelind as well, which was good. So Renard's left a note for her, give her instructions. So I believe the next episode's really going to be interesting when they actually meet, hopefully, and we get some realness and some truth. Finally, that'd be a lot of fun to see. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. I want to thank you all for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here, and I hope to see you for the next one. Bye for now. And before I sign off, let's take a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen the lovely Counting TLS, who says, I feel Dakara finally understood why Nick is the princess of the story and Monroe is the knight to save him. Grimm is reversal of the traditional fairy tale in so many levels. And yeah, like, Monroe truly is the knight. He will do anything to help Nick, anything to help those that he loves and those that he cares about. He's extremely admirable as a character. Like, I find him fascinating. And with Nick, he has those people supporting him during these really difficult times of his life. But he's so strong within himself as well, as princesses are, of course. Obviously not in the traditional sense, but he's the lead. He's the focal beauty point of the show. But it's those around him that sort of enhance everything and gives it that heart. And I just love it so much. Thank you, Counting, for leaving your comment. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video in general and to leave your thoughts as well. It means a lot. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of my videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and maybe yours will be next. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you very soon for another video. Bye, guys.